The F-22 Raptor isn't just another fighter jet. It's a legend in the skies. With unmatched stealth, speed, and combat dominance, this aircraft is so advanced that no enemy fighter has ever defeated it in real combat. Today, we'll dive deep into why the F-22 of Raptor is called the ultimate stealth fighter that no adversary can overcome. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn will leave you in awe. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic aircraft in aviation history, the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Often described as the crown jewel of American air dominance, the F-22 is not just another stealth jet. It is a symbol of cutting-edge technology, innovation, and air superiority. Introduced into service in the mid-2000s, the Raptor was the world's first operational fifth-generation fighter jet. Even after more than a decade in service, it remains unmatched by any current adversary. The F-22 was designed to replace aging fighters like the F-15, but what the U.S. Air Force got was far beyond expectations. With its stealth coating, supercruise capabilities, advanced avionics, and extreme maneuverability, the Raptor was built to dominate both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. In fact, many experts argue that the F-22 was decades ahead of its time when it first flew. But why exactly is it so special? Why do military analysts say that no enemy fighter can truly defeat the F-22? To answer that, we'll explore everything from its stealth technology to its dogfighting abilities, radar systems, and beyond. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the Raptor isn't just feared, it's respected worldwide as the ultimate predator of the skies. So sit tight as we uncover the secrets of the F-22 Raptor, the fighter jet that no enemy can beat. The foundation of the F-22 Raptor's invincibility lies in its stealth technology. Unlike older aircraft, which relied heavily on speed and firepower, the Raptor's true strength is its ability to avoid detection entirely. Its radar cross-section is often compared to the size of a bumblebee, which means that enemy radar systems have an extremely difficult time even registering its presence in the sky. The stealth is achieved through a combination of design and materials. The aircraft's sleek, angular frame helps deflect radar waves, while special radar absorbent coatings further reduce its visibility. Even the weapons are stored inside internal bays, preventing the radar reflection that external missiles or bombs would normally create. This allows the Raptor to fly deep into enemy airspace, strike its target, and leave before anyone even knows it was there. What's more impressive is that the F-22 doesn't sacrifice speed or agility for stealth. Many stealth aircraft in history had trade-offs, great at avoiding radar, but sluggish in a dogfight. The Raptor, however, is the complete package. With stealth as its first line of defense, it gives pilots an enormous advantage. Enemies can't shoot down what they can't see, and by the time they do spot the F-22, it's usually too late. This is why military strategists often say that the F-22 doesn't fight fair, it doesn't need to. It ensures victory before the battle even begins. But stealth is just the beginning. The next factor that makes the Raptor undefeatable is its speed and maneuverability. The F-22 Raptor is not just invisible, it's incredibly fast. Most fighter jets require afterburners to reach supersonic speeds, but the F-22 has something called supercruise. This means it can fly faster than the speed of sound without using afterburners, which saves fuel and reduces the aircraft's heat signature. That makes it even harder for enemies to track or lock onto it with missiles. To put things in perspective, the Raptor can cruise comfortably at Mach 1.5 without afterburners. In a high-speed chase or combat situation, that capability is a game changer. It allows the aircraft to dictate the pace of an engagement, choosing when to fight and when to disappear. Equally impressive is its maneuverability. Thanks to thrust vectoring nozzles, the F-22 can literally point its engines in different directions mid-flight. This allows for jaw-dropping maneuvers like turning inside an opponent's turn radius, or even flying at extreme angles of attack without stalling. In a dogfight, that means the Raptor can outmaneuver virtually any adversary, combine speed, agility, and stealth, and you get a fighter that controls the battlefield before the enemy even reacts. Pilots who have flown the F-22 often describe it as an extension of their own body, responding instantly and smoothly to every command. This level of control doesn't just make the Raptor dangerous, it makes it almost untouchable. But no matter how stealthy or agile a jet may be, its effectiveness also depends on its brains. And the Raptor's onboard systems and avionics are in a league of their own. The F-22 of Raptor's avionics are like giving the pilot superhuman senses. At the heart of this system is its advanced radar, the ANAPG-77 Active Electronically Scanned Arrays, AESA. Unlike traditional radars, this one can track multiple simultaneously at extreme ranges. It can even jam enemy radar and gather electronic intelligence, all while staying almost undetectable itself. This radar doesn't just find the enemy, it gives the pilot a crystal clear picture of the battlefield that's paired with sophisticated sensor fusion, which takes data from multiple systems and integrates it into one easy-to-read display. Instead of being overwhelmed with information, the pilot gets a simplified but comprehensive view of what's happening around them. Another huge advantage is the jet's secure data link. The Raptor can share real-time information with other aircraft and command centers, creating a networked force multiplier. Imagine one F-22 detecting a threat. It can instantly inform the rest of the fleet without even using traditional radio, keeping communications stealthy as well. These systems mean the F-22 doesn't just see the enemy first. It understands the battlefield better than anyone else. That translates to smarter decisions, faster reactions, and overwhelming tactical dominance. In modern warfare, information is power, and the Raptor ensures its pilot has all of it. Yet, even with advanced avionics, a fighter jet is only as effective as the weapons it carries. And the Raptor is equipped with an arsenal that ensures no opponent stands a chance once it decides to strike. When it comes to firepower, the F-22 Raptor is armed to the teeth, but in a way that maintains its stealth profile. All of its weapons are carried inside internal bays, preventing radar detection from external mounts. This setup allows the Raptor to strike with devastating force while remaining nearly invisible. For air-to-air combat, the Raptor carries 6 AIM 120 MRAM missiles and 2 AIM-9 Sidewinder short-range missiles. These give it the ability to engage enemies at both long and close ranges. In dogfights, that combination is deadly. The Raptor sees the enemy first, fires first, and almost always wins. It's not just limited to air dominance, though. The F-22 can also perform precision ground attacks using Joint Direct Attack Munitions, JDAMs. This makes it a dual-role fighter, capable of striking enemy bases, radar installations, or other critical targets while still maintaining air superiority. Additionally, the Raptor is armed with a 20mm M61A2 Vulcan cannon, which gives it a last resort weapon in engagements. While rarely used in actual missions, the presence of the cannon ensures that even if missiles fail, the Raptor can still dominate in a traditional dogfight. What makes these weapons even more lethal is how the F-22 delivers them. With stealth speed and advanced sensors, it can engage enemies before they ever know it's there. That first strike capability ensures overwhelming odds in the Raptor's favor. But while weapons and avionics make it formidable, the true story of the Raptor lies in the missions it has flown and the reputation it has earned worldwide. Since entering service, the F-22 Raptor has been a central piece of America's air dominance strategy. Although it has not seen traditional combat against peer adversaries, its presence alone has been a deterrent. In exercises like Red Flag, the Raptor has consistently demonstrated kill ratios as high as 144-0 against opposing aircraft, including advanced fourth-generation fighters. Those numbers are not just impressive, they're staggering. Its deployment has also sent clear messages during times of tension. The U.S. has stationed Raptors in strategic locations like the Middle East, Europe, and the Pacific, ensuring adversaries know that the skies are under American control. Whenever a potential conflict heats up, the F-22 is often among the first jets deployed to reassure allies and deter enemies. Interestingly, the Raptor has also been used in combat missions against non-peer threats. During operations in Syria, F-22s were tasked with providing overwatch, escort, and deterrence roles. While they didn't face enemy fighters of equal capability, their presence ensured that American forces could operate without interference. The psychological impact of the F-22 cannot be understated. Adversaries know they are at a disadvantage before they even take off. This fear factor alone makes the Raptor as much a strategic weapon as it is a tactical one. But maintaining such a powerful aircraft doesn't come cheap. And the story of the F-22's production reveals why it remains such a rare but treasured asset in the U.S. arsenal. The F-22 Raptor's capabilities are unmatched, but its production history is one of controversy. Initially, the U.S. Air Force planned to purchase over 700 Raptors to replace its aging fleet. However, due to high costs and shifting defense priorities, production was halted at just 187 operational aircraft. This makes the Raptor not only rare, but also incredibly valuable. Each jet cost around $150 million, but when factoring in research and development, the true cost per plane is closer to $350 million. These numbers led Congress to cut the program in favor of the more versatile and affordable F-35 Lightning II program. While the F-35 is impressive in its own right, many experts argue that nothing comes close to the raw air superiority of the F-22. Another factor in halting production was the Raptor's complexity. Its stealth coating requires extensive maintenance, and its advanced systems are expensive to repair. Despite this, the Air Force continues to invest heavily in keeping the fleet operational, updating avionics, and ensuring the Raptor remains ahead of emerging threats. Because of its limited numbers, the F-22 is often deployed carefully, reserved for missions where its capabilities are truly needed. This exclusivity adds to its mystique, making it a jet that allies admire and adversaries fear. But with production stopped, a new question arises: how does the F-22 compare to newer fighters, and does it still hold its crown in a world where rivals are catching up? In today's rapidly evolving world of military aviation, the F-22 still stands tall as the king of the skies. But it's worth asking, how does it compare to other modern fighters like the Russian Su-57 or the Chinese J-20? Both nations have invested heavily in developing fifth-generation stealth fighters to challenge U.S. dominance. The Su-57, while agile and capable, still falls short in stealth and avionics compared to the Raptor. Its radar cross-section is larger, and it lacks the same level of sensor fusion and battlefield awareness. The J-20, on the other hand, emphasizes stealth and long-range engagement, but analysts suggest it lacks the maneuverability and close combat dominance that the F-22 excels at. In simulated encounters and military assessments, the Raptor consistently comes out on top. While no combat has occurred directly against these rivals, the combination of stealth, supercruise, agility, and sensor technology gives the F-22 a decisive edge. Many defense analysts agree that even with newer aircraft emerging, the Raptor remains the benchmark that others aspire to match. That said, the future battlefield is not just about fighter versus fighter combat. Advanced drones, hypersonic weapons, and electronic warfare are reshaping air combat. Yet, the F-22's adaptability ensures it will remain relevant for years to come, especially with ongoing upgrades. And that brings us to an important aspect: the modernization efforts that keep the Raptor undefeated even as the world around it changes. Even though production of the F-22 has ended, the U.S. Air Force has ensured that the aircraft continues to evolve. Through continuous modernization programs, the Raptor is receiving upgrades in avionics, radar systems, and weapons integration. These improvements are designed to keep it competitive not just today, but well into the future. For example, new software upgrades allow the F-22 to integrate better with other platforms like the F-35. This creates a system of systems where different aircraft can share data and operate together seamlessly. Additionally, the Raptor is being tested with new weapons, including next-generation air-to-air missiles that will further extend its dominance. Electronic warfare upgrades are also a priority. The modern battlefield is saturated with advanced radars and jamming technologies, so the F-22's ability to adapt to these threats is crucial. By upgrading its sensors and countermeasures, the Air Force ensures that the Raptor stays ahead of evolving adversaries. Perhaps most importantly, pilots continue to train extensively with the F-22, refining tactics that take full advantage of its capabilities. The combination of advanced hardware and world-class training makes for a truly unbeatable force. So even though newer fighters are being developed, the Raptor's ongoing modernization ensures it remains the aircraft that adversaries fear most. And that leads us to the ultimate conclusion: why the F-22 Raptor is still considered the stealth fighter that no enemy can defeat. The story of the F-22 Raptor is not just about technology, it's about dominance, deterrence, and legacy. From its unmatched stealth capabilities to its blistering speed, from its powerful weapons to its cutting-edge avionics, the Raptor represents the pinnacle of modern air combat design. No other aircraft in service today has managed to combine all these elements into one cohesive, unbeatable package. What makes the Raptor truly undefeatable is the synergy of its systems. It doesn't just hide from radar, it attacks with precision. It doesn't just fly fast, it maneuvers in ways that defy imagination. It doesn't just carry weapons, it uses them with intelligence and timing that ensure victory. The result is an aircraft that wins battles before they even begin. Even decades after its introduction, the F-22 remains a symbol of American air dominance. Its reputation strikes fear in adversaries and inspires confidence in allies. Though rare in number, each Raptor embodies unmatched power and technological superiority. For now, and for the foreseeable future, the skies remain the Raptor's domain. So, the next time you hear about the F-22, remember, it's not just a fighter jet. It's a guardian of the skies, a force multiplier, and a living legend. That's why military analysts and aviation enthusiasts alike agree the F-22 Raptor truly is the stealth fighter that no enemy can defeat. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the F-22 Raptor, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the world of military technology. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite feature of the Raptor?